Sorry, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Swift Round 2 in Bahrain. Today, I'm joined by my co commentator, Wolfrock,
Hello, and
and
welcome back to Swift.
I'm also joined, we're also joined by Acer in the studio, current championship leader. Welcome.
Yeah, hello.
Um, yeah, last race, it looked very strong for you, and this race, you're lining up in P5 around the same spot that you started last time. Um, what do you think about it?
Because initially I qualified P2 behind Jody, who was P1, but during the sprint qualifying yesterday, I fell down to P5 because I think I had a technical issue where my DRS literally just didn't work. And it was the same case for Jody as well. So I ended up P5, and Jody was P6 as well because he had the same issue. And I
Yeah.
think Prime managed to get up to P2 and you P1. So I think it'll be an interesting race for me and Jody to see us make our way up the pack.
Yeah,
Maybe fight for the win.
it's gonna be very exciting. You're currently leading the championship. Are you feeling strong about it? Do you think that you're gonna be maybe able to manage another win this time?
Yeah, I mean, Bahrain is a track that I've historically been good at, in season one at least. Out of the 3 races we did, won 2 of them, and the other one was a P2 because Dakar showed up. And but I think I'm feeling pretty confident with this track, more than Australia at least.
That's a very confident statement. You're currently the one with the most race wins in Swift with 4 wins. The guy lining up in pole, W Soup, currently the guy behind you, has 3 wins. What do you think about him? What do you think he can do in this race, starting from pole?
I mean, he showed extremely rapid pace during the sprint race yesterday. I think he was able to pull away from the pack really easily, so that's something I'll have to look out for. And we'll, me and Red Bull, of course, will have to try to make sure he doesn't get away, and that we are able to keep up with him. And yeah,
You know, if I'm correct, you have raced here 3 times before, meaning that this is your 4th time on this track in a race. So, do you think you're gonna have a decent chance to win with the amount of experience you have on the tracks?
yeah. I mean, like I said before, I'm feeling pretty confident confident with the track. As long as I don't have any technical issues like the DRS malfunctioning again, then I think it should be a good race for me.
All right, it's last question from us. Then we're going to Australia. What do you think
You mean
will be?
Bahrain?
Sorry, Bahrain. Obviously, sorry, mistake on my end. What do you think will happen? Because Soup last time out didn't have pit crew in last time out in the sprint race. I mean, do you think that Red Bull will be getting good pit stops today?
Yeah, I mean, ever since we got our new head of pit crew in our team, I think he's been a very important asset for our team in terms of pit stops and everything. In the past we haven't had the best pit crew in terms of activity, but now I think our pit crew is ready for the race and we should be able to get some fast pit stops.
Sounds like you guys are ready. Thank you for being in the studio. We will see you in Bahrain after the intermission, and see you then.
See ya.
So, we're now in Bahrain, in Sakir, the 15 corner track, 3 DRS zones, and a hectic amount of elevation. So this is the round 2 of season 2 of Swift Racing League in Roblox, yeah. And we will end this race with a new championship leader if the change, like if WeZip wins, he's going championship winner, and then yeah, the rest and the rest. So, joining me today is Mr. Celio Goodlap. Is his Discord name? I have no idea what his name is. Um,
Just refer to him as Wolf or Wolf.
yeah,
Because it's
Wolf.
like the two usernames I use. But I'll be back in a quick moment. Can you send me the game link? Cause that's the one problem.
It's in announcements. Yeah.
It is okay.
So it's Bahrain. That was a scuffed like go through things. Now something's up with my screen. Um, yeah, I have no idea what's going on. Now my Roblox is crashing. Okay, now it's back. I think. Oh, okay, something's okay. Yeah, sorry for that little moment. Let me select this. Thank you. So as the cars starting you line up on the grid, people getting ready for the lights out. As we have 2 pit lane starters as well.
I had to get in game, but I will quickly have a go over of our grid today.
Yep.
So if you mind, uh, wait, no, don't unmute.
I think that's the last car. There's some holes, but it could just be, yeah. As we have some pit lane starters as well. No, one Williams.
All right, welcome back to Swift and the round 2 of season 2 and the Bahrain GP. We have raced on this track 3 times before in the old version of Swift, but now this is our 4th time with new model of the track and new cars. So as we see, formation lap is starting in 3 minutes, so we're going to get a quick rundown of our starting grid today. So W Soup is on pole with the W Soup is on pole with no one really clearing out the front row as the other car took a grid penalty and is on the back of the grid. Roblox is on P3 with, I'm pretty sure this is Randy, or well, Rand in P4. P5 is meant to be Acer, but his car is nowhere in sight. P6 is Love My Jordy, and Dilwa is in P7. P8 is Pete. P6 King. Guia, Ethos, XD_B is in P12, with the surprising occurrence of a Mercedes that I have not seen on the grid yet, taking P13. Max W is in P14, and Hanuma P15. The rest of the cars who did not fail to qualify are in the back row with, well, the original main commentator in replacing Prime. So this is your starting grid today, and we are moments away from the formation lap as the grid is being reorganized to accommodate for the grid penalties. Yeah. There is now 1 minute left before formation lap, and we are about to get our, so once our formation lap starts, we will be underway.
As the last car is pulling in, is the Mercedes.
Yep.
Do you have
I'm
any information of who that is?
in fucking view, so I do need to sit down.
Yep.
I think I need to reset my camera. Alright. I'm just gonna. So it appears, yeah, we have both Mercedes cars on the grid now as we prepare for the formation lap. So as every car on the grid, we have a full 20 teams. So that's light number 1.
The light number 1 means it's 30 seconds left, if you can't read as well.
I know.
I'm talking to the stream mostly. Yeah. and formation lap.
Right, and here begins our formation lap. As we see the cars go off the grid. Coming down into the first corner on the formation lap. There's a massive lag spike here from the game as our race leader proceeds to cut corners in a formation lap, which does feel a little unsettling to look at, but it's fine. The cars are still very new to control and are kind of difficult to understand. Oh, this is surprising. It appears that there's a car on the grid that failed to get off. So that is number 44 that failed to get off the grid for the formation lap by the looks of it. Yeah. But anyways, I should have given a quick overview of the track, but anyways, the Bahrain circuit has 15 corners, 3 DRS zones, and there is a lot of possible overtaking spots within those DRS zones today, as there is a yellow flag out by the looks of it in Sector 1. I don't know why. Alright. The cars are all lined up on the grid, and we are now ready for a race start here. That's a green flag in Sector 1. That means we're ready so far. So, let's see. So 34 laps of the Bahrain Grand Prix, and we are just about ready. Okay, 34 laps of the Bahrain Grand Prix, and it is lights out and away we go for the Bahrain Grand Prix. As we see all the cars go off the grid, W Soup maintains his lead going into turn 1, as he is sequentially over. It's very hard to understand due to the lagginess, but he's currently followed close behind by a Haas going into the next corners. Up, and they go, and into the next corner, and it's the W Soup is still holding his lead currently, as we saw a Haas go off track and apparently spin out by the looks of it.
Yeah, it is a really good
Into
start for
the
both of the horses.
Second straight, and Sector 2 yellow flag. It is now cleared by the looks of it.
Yeah, it was a
Going
really good start.
into the next straight, back straight, going into the start-finish straight. W Soup maintains his lead as they turn in. He maintains his lead for the start of this lap.
is a really good start for Lewis, but the guy that started, I have
And
no.
Max W took the fastest lap this lap, but this is only the first lap. So we will see how whoever keeps the fastest lap unfolds.
Max seems to have crashed as well.
Nope,
In
just
turn
amazing.
1.
And there's a Ferrari off at turn 1 there. Let's get a look back on W Soup here, as he is the current leader, so we will be able to see other cars around him. Or, well, he used to be the current leader, I think.
Yeah, he's still leading. He's
Yep.
making that gap even longer.
Let's...
Oh, it's a
Bruh.
restart of the race.
Okay, so apparently they are shutting down and restarting the race.
Yeah. That's just
So it's
unfortunate.
going to be a race restart, sadly.
VC got off to a really good start. We could see Love Majority might like this as he gets a purple sector 1.
W Soup holds position going into lap 3.
Is it going to be a
Who
shutdown?
takes the fastest lap of the race as we go down into our next corner.
And we see Love Majority is completely stopped on track.
Yep, that is a second retirement. Or, well, what might be a retirement, but that is another crash by Love Majority. Sadly, it isn't a retirement, but he does seem to be stuck in neutral. Nope, never mind, he's picked himself back up again.
Oh, that's an Aston Martin going a little bit wide.
Yep.
It's a great battle
We'll
we see here.
keep, just keep like a camera watch, don't hit X or Z. Right, so we have a Ural Kali off,
Aha, so it's still
and
Love Majority.
a Red Bull as well. Doesn't seem to be moving, but we'll
It's
get
English.
refocused back on the race here. So,
I think something is
I
up.
think that the server crashed. Oh. Bruh. Okay, yeah, the server crashed. We are going to have to restart the broadcast then.
Yep, we're just waiting for the sign.
It's absolutely fucking confusing.
It was a great start from VC though, climbing up
Yep.
even longer. Yeah, nothing really happening.
Now appears we're stuck on intermission due to the fact they had to restart the Grand Prix.
Yeah. I'm going to
Alright, so Just move your camera around with arrow keys or something. I think that makes you go faster with arrow keys.
So we are back. 4 lights.
Alright.
5 lights.
5 lights once again. And it's lights out and away we go. Alright, so once again, W Soup gets a great start going into turn 1. Down they go when it's over, down into turn
3.
down to turn 4. W Soup maintains his lead coming up turn 5, 6, and 7. Battling with the cause of Pete or Jordy, most likely Jordy in this case. Down past turn 10, down into the straight towards turn 11. Come around turn 11 and down into turn 12 onto turn 13 and off to
Oh
the
my
back
God.
straight they will go. Down the back straight goes W Soup and Jordy as they go into turn 14 and 15, and W Soup goes ahead and crosses, maintaining P1 that entire lap while still under pressure from Love My Jordy. Need the camera angle fixed yet, bruh.
It works like. We can get some voice commentating. Is not working well for us, for me at least.
Yeah, this is just like discount at this point. Alright, just get the stream back online as soon as possible because I'm currently trying to unless. Alright.
Swift Formula Hub joining. Now, okay. Let me try. Does it work? I can't spectate again.
That's fine. Everyone has the problem currently. Just go into Shift P. That's the much better camera angle we'll be dealing with here.
Yeah. Sorry again.
Right. Starting our.
And it's safety
Alright.
car.
That's a safety car period. Love My Jordy has taken first place, and out comes the safety car. So if we could perhaps spectate that safety car there. It appears they just all overtook the safety car for no reason at all.
Yep. Everyone is probably waiting for the safety car, I believe.
Yep, they're all going around. I think they're all waiting for the race leader to line up, though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
They're gonna have to pull out the virtual safety car to stop overtake. They're all still racing. What? Okay.
Yeah. What's going on?
Alright. Well, this is currently a mess. As again, W Soup gets ahead of everyone else during a virtual safety car period, which is
Okay, now it's virtual safety car.
no one is listening to them. Holy crap. This is probably the most confusing Grand Prix so far, as no one seems to be listening to the FIA at all.
Virtual safety car. Where?
Literally no one is listening to the FIA here. This is actually insane to deal with.
And it is yellow flag as it says on the marshal post. VSC.
It says SC and VSC. It's just no one appears to be listening.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I think it's just... I don't know.
I mean, if they have to, they might literally have to start kicking drivers out of the race. But back to the green flag we go, and it's back to racing. Now.
V-Soup seems to get a better start. Love Majority is straight behind, right behind.
Love Majority and W Soup are still battling into the next turn, going into lap 4 here on the on the start finish straight.
Now something happened with... Here we go.
Just go back to the free cam mode. That looked a lot better for the racing. We go down to turn 1. Keep going down to turn 2. They go down the DRS zone. Oh well, DRS is not enabled yet, so it is technically not a DRS zone. It is currently a straight. But as it stands, W Soup does appear to be in the lead, with Love Majority following close behind him into the second straight.
Third straight. Oh no, maybe not
Well,
count.
The second longer straight. The third straight. As they go down.
5-second
that
penalty
is
for
a
V-Soup.
5-second penalty for W Soup. So this basically puts Jordy back into the lead. So that means that W Soup is going to be down into the next. Let's see here. As it stands, that is currently very interesting, but we'll take a look at the cars further back, as they aren't getting much attention right now. So let's take a look at Roblox, who appears to be going down with the rest of the cars who are further back on the grid.
Now DRS is enabled.
DRS has been enabled.
There's quite a close gap between Luz and Max, if it still is. Nope, Luz but kinda fallen out of that battle.
There is 7/10 between W Soup and Love Majority, but in reality there is a 5-second difference, with Roblox basically being in P2 currently.
As we see everyone go down second straight.
As it stands, let's take a look at Acer, who we interviewed earlier here. So he is currently stuck up behind a AlphaTauri by the looks of it, or no. It's hard to tell from the camera angles, but yeah, he is stuck up behind
Oh, it's a red flag.
Never mind, I guess I won't be commentating for too long here, as we have a red flag, so all drivers are forced to be going into the pits here. So it's red flagged. So right off the bat, that is a red flag into lap 3 of this Grand Prix. That is very unexpected for them to red flag this early, but hey, you never know.
So that's a red flag. Everyone lines up at the exit of the pit. Oh, at the pit lane. That's just chaos with all the mechanics and drivers in the pit lane. But it looked
Well,
like a
let's get a camera down over the pit lane here. So currently they are not lined up correctly.
yeah.
But currently as it stands, Love My Jordy is in P1. If you could give them the current standing list of, or the leaderboard of everyone currently racing here. So yes, Love My Jordy is in P1 with W Soup in P2. Roblox behind him in P3. 4 lapped cars down in P14, 15, 16, and 17, with the rest of the grid being within a few meters back. So we will have a restart in 3 minutes. So for now, this is going to be pretty confusing to look at.
Yeah. These cars have tire wear. Oh, they do. They have different compounds. So, do you think everyone will get a free pit stop, or is it just?
Yeah, everyone who under the red flag either has pitted or has pitted before the red flag, so they've all gained a free pit stop from this. Meaning that one, you have, well, the line of people in the pits is not accurate to the current line of people in general, as we have Hanema, English, Ethos, every up, and it's just been.
Let me just turn that off then. Oh, it got fixed. That was the
So far,
English here.
not so good for Bahrain, as we've had two restarts now, and we haven't even gotten through 30 laps.
So here we see Love My Jordy pulling up into P1 as he tries to go for a cheeky move. Around outside, around outside. So, as we probably need to get VSUP up as well, if Love My Jordy has pull up. I think it's going to be a grid restart and not a rolling restart.
So, as it seems, Love My Jordy, since the leaderboard has been like entirely reset, we have Anima up here, so we have Jordy, and we have, of course, Aston Martin complaining about Jordy getting his position back.
Yep, as we now prepare for the restart.
Right, you gotta just bring your camera down to me here. At the exit of the pit lane, as I'm going to stand next to it and watch all the cars go out. Turn it around. Just back up.
Oh,
Yeah.
here.
There I am. Alright, so all the cars are coming out in order as we have W Soup go out first. Zoom out, please. Seriously. Next we have Hanema, Ethos, and here comes the pack of cars as they all flood out of the pit lane like it's a Black Friday deal.
Right, indeed.
And they all go down.
That's a one card that's gone backwards.
What?
Who's number 23?
Yeah, we have a car going backwards.
He's on softs as well, so I don't think he's really And we see their results posted in, oh, the grid
This
posted in results.
is very interesting in general to look at.
Second red flag of the race,
Confusing.
as I think the drivers should finish their laps anytime now.
Are they racing? No, they aren't. They should be all lining up in the same position. This is currently very difficult to get used to. As we see all the cars now lining back up onto the grid, we are going to have a second restart of the race as W Soup goes into P2. We need a Jordy up in P1 wherever his car is currently located.
This is some dangerous maneuvers.
Jordy just flies past. And now he is going to have to back up into his position there. Up as he backs up way too far. Again. He doesn't appear to be going into the right spots.
No,
That's
that
not
Jordi is in
Jordy
turn
though,
one.
is it?
Jordi's in turn
Nope,
one.
that was not Jordy by the seams of it. And once again.
And we get a
we
server
have a
shutdown.
server shutdown. That's highly likely going to be
Cars
very,
are bugged.
very much what feels like the races at this point ended. Because we haven't been able to get a single full racing lap going on here.
Yeah. We've been here for 40 minutes now. And it's been not been that close racing. We've seen like some midfield battles. We've seen V-Super and Love My Jordi's big fight for the lead. And it's like the third, second server shutdown.
Yeah, this is absolutely insane to deal
And
with.
we had a dub.
So, I'm gonna be confused if they're either gonna restart the race or they're just outright canceling the race.
If you're in the Discord server, you can get more information through inside information of the races, streams.
Yeah, this is very much not really good. That's all I'm gonna say.
Should we take a driver and interview them maybe?
I mean, I don't know. I could check with someone to just get a driver to come see their opinion right now.
Yeah.
I just dropped a water bottle. Okay, that was very loud.
I didn't hear it.
Yeah, noise suppression.
Still nothing happening. Should we rejoin or nothing?
Just mute the stream at this point. We're gonna be sitting here doing nothing.
Yeah. Maybe you want some music. Can I put up some copyright free music?
Here. I of something.
If it's going to be your rap song you sang before the stream.
I mean, we're basically stuck here.
Yeah.
Alright, so I've managed to don't play any music. I've managed to get the team owner of Haas and to get his opinion on the race so far.
Is it the kid?
Well, right now they are doing something, so I will get the opinion of the driver. Yeah, we're currently very delayed. This is pretty much like 40 minutes after the race start. We would have been in lap 40 by now. I mean, well, this is very much
Some people are rejoining.
difficult to deal with. Have they managed to bring everyone back?
I don't know if the cars are fixed yet.
I'm pretty sure they have. Yep, nope, they have been fixed. Alright. Bring yourself back into Roblox here. Alright. So, cars are fixed. We are ready for a third time for another lights out. This is honestly along the grid. We have a very neat camera angle right now of our grid. How about we get one from behind every car here? 'Cause that would also look pretty neat to look at.
As it's
Alright.
We have
And
to do it from here.
It is 5 lights, and for the 3rd time in the Bahrain Grand Prix, it is lights out and away we go.
As they forgot to put race mode. As we need to do our precious Shift P developer
Right.
cam.
Now, Jordy is maintaining his lead currently on, as W Soup is behind with the 5-second penalty after overtaking under safety car. They are going around into the back straight, and there is no DRS for a handful of laps due to the red flag beforehand.
Yeah, still not in race mode. Mode. That's not my work, but yeah.
Yep, as they begin, they are going to go across and
Oh,
start
okay.
their next lap. It is now down to 29 laps, and let's get a on board of Pete here. So yeah, he's pretty much going up as fast as he can for everything, but it is really getting difficult here as they're going to turn down, go into the straight before the DRS zone, go down through that corner, down to the straight, and there's, as said, no DRS. Sector 2 yellow flag. And there's the green flag for Sector 2. Love My Jordy has a purple Sector 1, a yellow Sector 2.
Yeah. Dom.
Pete has green and a purple. So that's 2 decent sectors as they go down across. And that is Love My Jordy with the fastest lap of the race. And W Soup overtook
On the
Pete
line.
and takes that fastest lap with a 2-second gap to the leader. As Dom is now in P2 following behind Love My Jordy, we are literally having to go off here.
Yeah.
So
It's a lot of
don't keep
Haas.
clicking on names unless I want you to.
Yeah.
Here. But we are going to, that is a massive leg spike as they now go around. That is DRS enabled now through the DRS zone. Goes that Love My Jordy followed by Dom, W Soup, Pete, and Roblox, and I'm pretty sure no one is within DRS striking distance. Let's get a look on the people at the back side of the grid, as in Luke, Acer, Origami.
We see loose but climbed up a lot. I think it started like P13 maybe. It's now P7.
So once again, there is a, if I am correct, they have, I'm pretty sure, brought in a system for driver of the day, so you can vote for one eventually, which I do not know when that will open.
Yeah, we'd see Hannah and loose but actually dropping down. Now it's really tight battle now. If we go, I think even from Acer, yeah, it's even in front of Acer, like Nika.
And okay, that is a green flag sector 1 there, and going down, let's get a look on Hanama, who has just, so down they go, going into the straight before the DRS zone, following behind their teammate Ethos very closely there. Are they going to be within striking distance of DRS? Let's get a look at their back wing there to check if they are able to strike. And no, they are not within striking distance for DRS as they go down into that next corner, which is a very sad thing to think of as well. You could be having amazing overtakes and everything right now, but currently it is very difficult. And Love My Jordy has just set the fastest lap with a I am unable to figure out what that time for the fastest lap is. He set a 1:15.982
Yeah, that's fast.
as he takes another fast sector 1 and continuing behind. There is a 4-second gap between him and W Soup, meaning there is not much excitement for those two. So let's get a look on Acer here, who again we have interviewed before the race on if he could possibly take a podium for this race in particular. He of course was the championship winner last year of the Drivers' Championship, and Red Bull, I'm pretty sure, did take the Constructors' Championship as well. So that was a very interesting thing to deal with, as he is battling with, I don't know what driver, but we could get a wider camera view on that if possible. As they go down to the next corner, he is battling with Ethos, or I'm pretty sure he is battling against Ethos for P7. Yeah. So Ethos took P7 from him. Acer is now down a position, back away from his starting position.
Oh my god. I'm just not going to do that.
Right, let's get a...
VC has catch up a little bit.
You might need to just do free cam and just drive the camera around the place.
Yeah.
Since that's a very... Yeah, that is a yellow flag sector 1.
Here we see Dom.
And we are on board with Dom, who was P4 in the last race and just missed out on a podium. There's a green sector 1 as they now head in to start the 7th lap of this 29 lap race.
He's done a purple sector 1, so could he do anything about that?
He could take the fastest lap here, and he does not. But he does have DRS on the Alpine of W Soup, and he just gets in front of him as they go down into the next few turns. Down into the next DRS zone, he is still ahead. Nope. Yep, no, he is. It's the latency we're having. So the Alpine is, of course, taking ahead and took back that second position from Dom, leaving him back down into P3 as they go
Oh, that's a
down
big
into the
lockup.
next DRS zone, and W Soup does lock up. Thank you for telling me about that. And down that back DRS straight they go, and they are going to go down into that next corner. Dom following very, very closely towards W Soup there. As does he take the position? No, he does not. They are still going off as W Soup seems to be a bit wide into the desert there as they go down into the start-finish straight. And Dom locks up into that turn as they go down into start-finish straight DRS zone, and beginning their 9th lap, this battle is still going on into that lap. He has DRS on W Soup, and he is still behind him as they go down into the next corner. Does he take anywhere ahead? No, he does not. But W Soup does appear to be catching up on Love My Jordy as Dom trails closely behind. They
This is
are
tight.
getting very close to lapping the next few cars here. As we can see, the Red Bull of English, with most likely English. Could we get a closer look at the Red Bull's number to confirm?
We can go to English. 63, and it's there.
Yeah, that is English. So English is being fall behind by the leaders, by the top 3 in the race which could be a possible blue flag for those cars.
Yeah. There's someone going into the pit
So,
lane as well. Who's that?
so there is a
Oh,
Mercedes in the pit garage. He goes right into the pits. That is by the looks of it, a retirement from that race.
and he left.
Okay, let me get a list. Let me get a list of the drivers here, as I'm going to make a makeshift driver the day vote to be released halfway through the race.
Oh, that's a front wing going. Number 10 of Aston Martin.
All right.
That's
Like
a
you to
good pit
keep.
stop.
I'm going to keep watch on the stream. Okay, now out goes that Aston Martin into the pit lane, but can we get another look on Dom and WSIP's battle there? As this is currently the most exciting thing I'm having to commentate on track right now.
Acer and Nika is also having a battle. They're close to each other.
Yeah. Let's perhaps take down onto Nika and Acer then as well for a quick moment as we can zoom out perhaps.
Yeah. It's still 2 seconds between WeSup and Dom. Let's check Roblox. Roble, at least his name is. I have no idea. Can I check that real quick? Oh, it's Tommy Space. Oh, then I know. Okay. We can take a look at some of the drivers behind. We can take on Foku. I think his name is
Yeah.
like Focus or something. Driving the 23 car of Alpha Tauri. Minding his own business.
Alright, I'm going to get a quick idea of all the drivers that are on for the race. There's Love My Jordy, W Soup, there is
Dom
Dom
Space.
somewhere.
Dom Space. Or something like that.
Yep, there is Dummy Space.
Now we're officially halfway through the race.
Yep.
Like the whole race. Not
I
just
am
this part.
trying to make a driver of the day vote right now as it stands.
Yeah, we can see Lose, but now losing time to both Pete. Pete was fighting for P4.
So you can commentate while I make it.
Yeah. On board with Lose, but we can go for a lap around Bahrain. Lose but braking before 200-meter board into turn 1, sticking to the non-existent apex, turn 2, turn 3. As he steps on the brake to continue turn 4, as it goes wide like everyone else does, and there's no corn cuts. So it's a pretty neat move to do.
I am. You can
Into-
keep commentating.
Yeah.
You're actually doing pretty good here, so.
Into turn 8, now turn 11, Lose but goes. I'm in turn 10, not 8, yeah. Now that's a Mercedes in the pits.
It does appear that there's a few drivers not present, I think. Nope, there is a few.
As a Red Bull comes into the pit box, there's no pit crew ready for him. wait, there is. But, oh, he is retiring, but he crashes. That's English retirement, but he cannot
Yep,
park it in the
that's
garage.
that's one retirement this race, which is very sad.
Yeah. Back to the battle, if there even is a battle.
There is a battle between the McLaren of Max W and King. If we can get a look down on that, or well, I think there was. No, there was not. Let's get a lap on with Luke here. And you can continue with your commentating there because you're doing pretty good while I'm trying to make a makeshift driver of the day.
Yeah. Just because Luspot is Swedish, you know. I have to rep my own country. A little bit biased, you know.
And yeah,
I can go look at some random drivers here. As Nika and Acer still are head to head, what do you say? As that car just disappeared on me. As you see now, Pete has catched up. There's both Acer, Nika, and Pete fighting for P6. Now P5, I meant. Now Love Majority crosses the line. Oh, that's a spin for Nika. V-Sup's teammate Nika have now spun, and is V-Sup clear of Domi space, because we need to remember V-Sup has a 5-second penalty. So the gap between him and Domi space needs to be at least 5 seconds for V-Sup to grab that. And it's over 12 seconds, so I think he has that in the bag. Now Pete is up into P5 from one lap, from P7, no P8, no P7, yeah, to P5. That just shows how close there is. Even though Nika spun, he's still 5 seconds off. 5 seconds in F1 is actually quite a lot, but you can't catch it. As that's a Mercedes of gaming. Gaming has left the server. So now it's Aston Martin, that's P14, and everyone below Aston Martin here is out of the race. Out of contention of points. Let's check the gap.
Welcome back, English. I was not commentating due to trying to make a makeshift driver of the day vote, so.
Let me get that. You know.
Can we get some inside information from you? English, what happened? Why did you retire?
So what happened with me?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I've been having some problems of me just like driving. Like the first lap, I like spun due to missing my braking zone because all the cars are stacked up, so you can't really see much. So then I spun out because I missed my braking zone, and then I gassed too quick. Then my controller just lost connection, so front wing off again. But then I just had to pit anyway. And then now I lost my front wing again because I don't know, the grip was just too ass. I don't know. The Bahrain doesn't lie me well, I guess, but you know, it is what it is. And
You still drove pretty well.
no,
Well.
compared to
Oh, Love Majority is pitting. If there is a
Sweaty.
big mistake here from the Haas pit crew, Love Majority can lose out big to V-Sup. Doesn't
Yeah,
seem
but
like
did
there
Stu
is.
pit already? Stu pitted already, did he? What? Why is he waiting? He waited super long there. He waited super long there. I missed a crucial part of his pit stop there. It's not very good for him.
Now V-Sup is actually in front. That gets a purple sector free. He might get the call that Love Majority is pitting. So this is going to be a tight battle. I have no
Very
idea if Love
exciting.
V-Soup yet. Pit.
We have Dami and Robloxian actually getting close as well.
Oh,
Soup's the fastest sector 1 right now.
I think something's going up here.
I have to go, by the way. I have a set of course, a champion ship thingy, so I'll be
Yeah,
off. Yeah.
good luck.
Good luck. See you there, maybe later. All right.
Yeah,
See you, and good lucks. Enjoy, everybody, for who's watching.
now Domi goes wide. V-Soup is now leading by 2 seconds. He needs to make the gap even longer for him to go win this. As he has a 5-second penalty. Keep that in mind. No, and that's a big freeze. As now Pete is up to P4. Pete is really chasing that podium. He went from P8 to P4 in I don't know how many laps. Not that much. But like, yeah, we can see the top times. Oh, VSUP just set the fastest lap of 1:14.392. That's whole 1.5 seconds faster than Love Majori's best lap. And now Alves sets even faster than Love Majori. Still not enough to catch VSUP. Now VSUP is lapping faster than Love Majori's best time. This could change though. As Love Majori goes really slow. Did he? As Love Majori box again. No, that's Pete. Oof. I thought it was Love Majori. No, Pete. Okay. Pete was fighting for P4, now he just retires out of nowhere. That's Pete out of the race. Um, as now this guy can take a look here. Door control. Some cool things happening here. But I was not expecting Pete to like retire. I have no idea how these cars work or like. But he's now out of the race. I have to use my fat here a little bit. So the yellow flag sector 1. Oof. So now we have inside information from Beans that Pete had to go. And it's 10-second gap between Love Majority and V-Soup. V-Soup could go and win this race. If he just keeps it together, he's a race winner. Can like look at people's tire wear. Let's go to Love Majority's and check his tire wear. I gave you the driver of the day link. Number 15. 9%, 16%. A lot of the wear is at the rear left wheel. And let's go to V-Soup and check his tire wear. Sneaking around here. Yeah, I think if we shoot 25. Yep, we should have a lot. Who will we see on the top step on of the podium today? My first guess would be Soup, but now no Love Majori. But now when it all changed, I have no idea. Love Majori pitted, and Visip still have pretty new tires. I have no idea how long these tires last. We can go inside the helmet, you know. My camera is not working. Sad. Now we go like this instead. Yeah. 8 laps left. How's your driver of the day thing going? As for freeze, could this be? Nope, it's not the server crash. So, for the driver of the day vote, you can now vote it. It's in Swift Media. I could give you the link if you want. Give you guys the link in the chat.
Kaya,
Yep.
I want. Can we get a full camera view of the track, please? Just for the last few laps. Just follow around some of the cars for me. Just. No, not like that. Just follow some cars around with like
Yeah.
the camera and stuff. Alright, Roblox is going down. And this is very expected from a man who was lapped two
Oh.
times in the last race. That's a spin from a
Aston Martin.
was a spin from what could be Hanema Berkshire or Ethos.
As there's a front
That's
wing,
double
that looks like a
stack
McLaren.
Yep, they went into the pits, and that was
Oh,
a
is that
double
V-Soup?
stack from McLaren. That
This is not
is
V-Soup.
not W Soup.
W-Soup.
That
V-Soup.
is his teammate, and that is another double stack. So here comes the massive pit range. There is his only pit crew there to help him maintain his position, as out goes what might be Roblox, but Roblox is down into P4 now, overtaken by Dom into the last few laps of the Grand Prix. We are going to see a lot of position changes if possible.
It's very late to box here, as we see a lot of front wings here. This is a, what's it called? Nightmare to go there, like faster. As we see a front wing in the middle of the straight, that looks like a Williams though. And we see a Williams over here. That's Loose Spot. Loose Spot spun it.
Just a reminder, there is a 5-second penalty for W Soup, so his current position may not be his current position.
What's going on with Loose Spot?
He is into the wall there, or that could be
16 seconds between
as
Love
they
My
go
Jordi and
into
V
lap
Soup.
25. I'm just going to check with Ultimate here.
Okay, now Loose Spot is back into the race. Sector 2 is green flagged. I think Love My Jordi have this in the bag. Let's not talk too early. I sent the wrong link. Nice.
Yeah. So currently, as it stands, our podium is going to be Love My Jordi, W Soup, and Dom. As Dom goes into the pits, by the looks of it, down at my end, that looks like Dom. That is not Dom. That might be his teammate. And out of the pits goes that Williams.
V Soup did actually do a pretty good job.
And continuing through lap 26 of 29, 3 laps to go, and then the driver of the day will close after the last lap.
I'm not going to vote on the driver of the day, even though I watched the whole race. Everyone has done good in their part, like you've seen Pete needing to go.
So our top people for driver of the day are W Soup, and it is a tie between Dom, Roblox, Focus, Hannah, and Love My Jordi.
Is V Soup that high up? Mm-hmm. I don't think we should leak who wins driver of the day yet.
Not voting, that's the thing, is I'm not going to vote for it because I'm a commentator.
Yeah. You see Gui, whatever his name
I
is,
might as well vote, but I'll vote for who I think.
vote Loose Spot because he spun.
But W Soup still holds the fastest lap. There's a 9-second gap between Love My Jordi and W Soup going into lap 28 here by the looks of it. And down across the start finish straight comes a McLaren and a Alfa AlphaTauri battling, so let's get a look down on them for me. Alright, so one of them is maintaining current position, and
Max
this
and King.
is
It's Max and Focus, or Folk You, whatever his name was. Folk You. Understand? Fuck you. Nah, but here we go.
W is really defending against that AlphaTauri there as they go into that start-finish straight. Is there gonna be DRS on that AlphaTauri? There may not. Can we get a look at his back wing? He does not have DRS there. So he is going to be behind with that DRS as Max W is slowly pulling away from that car, and I'm going to most likely make my vote on the last lap now.
Yeah, not looking
That
like Visup
is
could catch up, but he's just
currently
securing his fast lap.
W Soup may be driver of the day if there is not a handful of votes to change it.
How many votes does he have? Nice. If you look on the timing screen, like from P12
This is
up to
going
P5 is
into
tight.
the last lap, and this is most likely going to be the finishing of this Grand Prix by the looks of it, as lap 29, Love My Jordy is in the lead, so we will get a look at that. And just a reminder, now is the last time to vote for driver of the day if you already have not, as it is closing, that as it is now going to be closed. My vote here.
So we've been going for 1.5 hours. The stream has been going for
Alright.
2 hours.
And driver of the day vote is now closed.
And we will leak the winner, if you haven't already heard us.
Alright.
Here we go.
And
Exiting the
that
final
is
corner.
Love My Jordy wins the Bahrain Grand Prix with what may be by the seams of it. Wait, whoops, I may have fucked it. I may have screwed it up, but never mind. It's going to still happen the same way.
Well
I'm gonna
deserved
guess.
window for Love
Yeah.
My Jordy.
Well, there it is, I guess. So that is the finish of the Bahrain Grand Prix with W Soup, driver of the day. So I'm going to ping that man.
As Robloxian finally gets it. Now it's time for the podium. Domi lost out on the podium. Unfortunate. He did a really good job. And we really have to give
Are you
credit.
gonna come with me into Alpine?
Alpine?
Yep.
I'm not even down. So the race is finished. Took longer than we thought. Took 1.5 hours from race to end, and it's still podium to come. We can go through with the guys that have points. Well, after they finish their laps, we can do it. If there's going to be a change between P7, P8, and P9. People already heading to Park Fermi.
That is the end of the Grand Prix.
Here comes Visup. And Love My Jordy, the race winner. Really tight. like park firm. They're almost crashing into each other as the jeep goes in backwards. It's been a fine race. Fun having you here, Wolf. As now the last drivers are
Alright.
finishing.
Now I'm going to be. We have the driver of the day ready and everything, and that is going to be. So your driver of the day for the Bahrain Grand Prix is W Soup.
Way. You. First, it's time for a national anthem. As we hear some F1 cars going by.
Alright.
That's the Dutch national anthem. You've heard a lot in IRL Formula 1. And it's champagne.
They
Way was it?
go off there on the podium.
Yes, sir. Well deserved win for Lamajord. He's sent it really hard. Like he almost got the fastest lap. Then V6 decided to put an extra gear. He got like 9 gears on that thing, and went 2 seconds faster. And now we hear the safety car going out. No, okay. Well, that's it for us. That's it for Bahrain. Any last second comments?
Well, you're gonna not be ending the stream as we still have the media interviews to go through.
Yeah,
So
I forgot. Yep. As we have the car here as well now. You see? Nice. 42. It's still the media things left. Yes, the whatever you say.
alright. So we're going to be interviewing Jordy, so let me drag him in here.
This is going to be
But no,
chaos. I'm
I'll
telling it.
go and I'll Alright. Wait, whoops, wrong person. Okay.
Hello.
Love my Jordy. How are you after that first place finish?
I feel really good.
Yeah, you must be happy to have been able to, well, get the position you were expecting in Austria,
Mm-hmm.
and in Australia, I mean, as until you disconnected there.
Yeah. Yeah, it was like I wasn't expecting to win the race here since Wasuba's like he's insanely fast. He broke the track record as well, I think. Yeah, he did. So it was really a challenge to keep my tires alive and win the race with Wasup behind me pushing the shit out of his tires.
Yeah,
So
despite the fact that he did get that 5th place penalty, he was really able to pick that back up and get into P2.
yeah, it is. He's like yeah. I didn't expect to win, but yeah, if I like, it's kind of like Wasup deserved to win, but you know, I'm not complaining.
Yep. Now, what are your expectations for Sakir? Just
Well, it's I'm pretty strong here, but like as I said, there will be really good competition with Wasup and the two
Yeah.
Red Bulls. So it's gonna be hard, but I have good hopes for next week.
all right. Well, thank you for your time.
Yes, thank you.
That's Love Mayuda for you,
All
the
right.
race winner of Bahrain.
Next up, we have W Soup, driver of the day, and finished
Oh,
in
not the
P2.
Canadian.
All right. W Soup. Time for Canadian to Canadian communication. But you were driver of the day, and you got P2. So this is both going to be a mix of a driver of the day interview and a podium interview. So, how was the race from your perspective today?
I it
Uh,
was unexpected that I got P2, but yeah, it happened. I crashed into the wall, lost my front wing, and had to pit.
Yeah,
Could have
and
done better.
yeah, and despite all that, you still did manage to pick up and get P2 and driver of the day, despite all the uh issues that came on track. And how do you feel about getting driver of the day? If not the first, you are the first Swift driver of the day in this case.
I don't really know.
you broke the track record at least.
Yeah, that's one thing to be pretty proud about is
Wait, I
breaking
did?
that record.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
By
What
2
was the
seconds,
record before?
like
I'm pretty sure.
something.
Bro, on the last lap, if I had more ERS, I would have gotten 112.
Yeah.
Yeah. well,
Um, but other than that, that was a really amazing performance for you and Alpine from that Grand Prix, and I think that's now 2 times you were on the podium with Alpine in Swift so far. So you might be getting a lot of more interviews soon with the pace you are currently putting in. And anyways, thank you for coming to the interview.
Alright.
all right. He's
All
want
right,
to get
now
out
time
from here.
for the team owner and the
Oh
winning
hell no!
instructor.
And the stream, and the stream, and the stream.
No. All right. Calcium hydrofluoxide. How
Hydro.
do you feel about Jordy's win?
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I was sweating my balls off on the pit wall.
Which
Just me and
balls?
Jordy.
What balls?
Kill yourself. So we were talking about strategies, and we discovered that Wasuit pitted on like the final few laps, and we're like, why would you do that? And we were honestly fucking shitting ourselves because he was catching up to us. So it was
Yeah, but Jordy did manage to hold that, and that must be good for you and the team too, to finally
yeah,
pull out the champagne Haas never uses.
yeah. Yeah, the luxury stuff reserved for special occasions.
Yeah. Now, do you think there could be more results like this in Sakir and Grand Prix
Oh, well,
after?
for round 3, we're racing at the same track, obviously, so I think the strategy we learned from today will definitely be adapted and carried over to the next race. So, yeah, it's gonna be quite the exciting,
Yep.
quite the exciting race next week. Or next 2 weeks, sorry. We got a break.
That's going to be pretty interesting. And hopefully there could be a new set of people on the podium, but Jordy may still be able to win.
Why would you say that? We want Jordy on the podium all the time.
Yeah.
Isn't that the main purpose of it?
That's the main purpose of having Jordy in the league.
Are we done
Yeah.
now? Are we done?
At this point, most likely. So thank you for
Let's
your
go.
time.
Fast
Calcium hydrofluoride.
hydroxide.
And I hope you have a good day.
Thank you.
I don't hope you have a good day. Okay. Are we done now? Can I leave?
Yep. Thank you for tuning in to the Bahrain Grand Prix, and we hope to see you soon.
Yes, sir. That's it for Swift Round 2, Season 2. It was a tight race. Viseup and Love Majority fighting till the end. Well, not because it was 10 seconds plus 5 of his, what's it called? Time penalty, yeah. But it all ended in this way, and we are happy that everyone finished. Not everyone, these two guys, yeah. I'm not even talking. Yeah. Well, hope to see you tune in the Sakir Grand Prix. It's the outer layout of this track. It will be more exciting race, and I will still be there. Yes, sir. Now I have a race myself, so I will just leave you guys here. And yeah, sleep well, sleep tight. Hope you get a championship soon.